Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I'll be showing you the best way to complete the Ready or Not, aka the mission The Spider, and how to be stealthy and how to capture a village in Ghost of Tsushima, but that'll be the second video. I'll also be talking about the skills and tactics and what I do and do wrong and how you can improve personally and how I can improve at the game. But as you see, we are going into it. Ready or Not is, of course, a SWAT game where you control multiple officers to do different things like breaching and like clearing areas. They're basically your squad. You have to tell them what to do. They are really, really hard at shooting, but having a good loadout, aka can get you switch stuff, which can give you team more stuff like more aim, more accuracy, more stun time, stuff like that. As you do see that I did keep that door open, which I do not recommend in this game actually, because you can break a leg, and if you have a broken leg it's easier for you to die to gunshots. It is a one-shot headshot, so you really want to be careful with your head, but yeah. I am checking with the mirror gun, which is really good at this game. I'm also checking my corners because there is an open door, and you always want to check them just in case there is a guy there. Usually close them before because they can open the door. Be careful, but yeah, you have to be really careful with them because there could be an enemy inside, and if you do close it, they know you're there. It's really easy to peek because they could easily shoot you, especially because they didn't know I was there. But I would have if I kicked the door open. Currently picklocking this door. Of course, I'm going into the main area now. Cleared out the side area. As you see, I am pre-aiming, and I do see a guy. I am way too far, and I barely get him. I do take a lot of damage, though. A lot of damage there. I do not recommend that approach to an enemy. I shouldn't have started shooting. I do want to start, but to make sure the enemies cannot get to you, they can't go through that door. Also, arresting civilians is really good because because they can get taken hostages, so if they're arrested and secured, they can't be.
Great work.
You don't mistake them for enemies. You don't accidentally shoot them. But yeah, because that fight there was bad. I could have easily repositioned, gone in the cover, thrown a flashbang. I could have done so many different things. I could have easily gone around, waited for them to come to me, and easily took them down without taking that much damage. I do recommend always staying in cover in this game. I did not see that enemy, by the way. But you have to be aware in this game, which I'm probably not. But yeah, I am heading upstairs.
Send them.
Because I know some people are on the roof, at least 3 of them. There's always a maximum of 3 of them on the roof. I do see a guy, I try and get him to surrender. I do utilize stun that guy. I don't know where I'm getting shot from though, and I could easily die to a headshot. So I have to be really careful. He does come around, I can easily take him out. There is like a do miss the shots. But as you see, I know where he's run. I do just have map knowledge because I have played every single map. I do tell my squad to restrain him so he doesn't get back up and shoot me in the back. I do utilise my taser here. It's one shot range you see, but it's not that far range. It is really good for trying to take enemies alive. And I am pre-aiming the door, just in case. I do show that because I don't want to go in just yet through that angle, and I do wedge it just so then that guy's arrested. Of course, I'm going to head back down, but that was really good, and really, there's some bad and good things there, as I shouldn't have, because I was using my head, so you can see my entire head, so if I was one-shot headshot, I would have been dead there. So it's really good that I didn't, and I did utilise that flashbang. Another thing, one way to get better at this game is, of course, to use guides. They are really good to use. I used them most of my time when I started playing, and they were really beneficial. Also, do never equip your multi-tool and move away. Always get your teammates too, because you actually can pick it back up, but I've got many, so I don't really need them. As you see here, I do utilise the mirror gun again, looking under the door. I do see the guy I have to arrest, because there is this guy, as you saw in the map, I have to secure all the suspects, secure all hostages, and secure the guy, so I cannot kill him. That's why I'm using that into the taser again. Now I get them to breach the door with a C2, which is a non-lethal item, because I have no clue how close he is. I do make him use the flashbang too, but as you see here, back inside and I get flashed because I'm running too fast. I do run in, but actually I didn't realise the door was open, which I should have finished up fully. And my teammates do thankfully not die and take down an enemy. And I do arrest successfully the guy I needed to. But yeah, guides are really helpful in this game. Obviously, they give you the best loadouts, it makes you more aware of maps. Most of the time you don't have a map, it's just a rough drawing of the area. So you always want to utilise guides as they can show you like the basic area and how many enemies, and they can see how many enemies they have. And if you don't really care about making people alive, you can actually join randoms if you don't do your progress, and you can just play on their game and just go on a rampage. Be really careful, but I do say playing the game a lot is really beneficial. Doing different methods like going for different doors, entrances, they're always beneficial when you use the area, and you can always figure that out. As you do see that I do see another entrance I could have used to make a less messy entrance, but I don't. But it is good because I could have gone through that entrance, easily flanked him. There was a guy over there. I'm gonna flashbang, but I don't know how, but I accidentally throw it at the door. I do flash myself, wasting a flashbang in the progress, and I do waste a second one here because I could easily see the entire. So it wouldn't matter. Around there, I am going around the table to get the you have to hold it down. I usually have the one clicker on, so I just go like shoot one bullet at a time. As you see that he does rush my teammates, and one of them, aka Williams, does get injured. But as you see in there is a civilian. Thankfully, I did not shoot her. I needed to take her hostage, but that could have gone wrong. Yeah. But yeah, playing the game a lot, you can get better. It doesn't take that long to complete a map. The longest map I was on was Grease Palms, which is known as the hardest map. It did take me 20 hours, but it was really rewarding afterwards. And yeah, I do shut this door here because I know they can't actually shoot me through metal doors, which is good. I do mirror guns. I don't know where these last guys are. I don't know how many are left. I do know there's no more civilians, so that's good. And I do know that the last guy, if I see him standing, he is an enemy, so I have to be really cautious. But yeah, I am actually looking at the thing, making sure that I have got every civilian arrested, because I don't want to accidentally shoot one. And I am still mirror gunning. I do not find the suspects, but I do know they do roam around. That's why I do check outside here, just in case he could have run outside. But yeah, but utilizing different equipment, team members' abilities, all that, and different tactics, you can 100% ace this game. It's not that hard, but if you start mastering, I do pre-aim every door, which is really good. I don't know where he is, so I'm looking at doors already. Yeah, I do see him. He's taken down, but he does try and surrender, but I mean, it doesn't really matter to me if he does or doesn't. I do restrain him, but that is the mission most likely done. I've got every objective complete and all the evidence is secured. As you see there, it is finished. And I do all the mission objectives, arrest every single suspect and civilian, get every evidence, and no squad officers died, which is an A rank. But as you see here, I do kill. If you kill a lot in this game, your teammates do get anxious. So you don't really want to go for that a lot. But it is a really good game. I'm going to be on Ghost of Tsushima, showing you how to complete a village because they do take hostages. I'll be there in a second. Right, here we are in Ghost of Tsushima. So as you see, there is on the top left, rescue the hostages. I do jump down here, which is actually a big no-no. I do get the assassinate off, which is good reflexes from me, because that could have gone. I could have easily got spotted. They could have easily shouted. So be really careful. I have played this game for years ever since it came out, so I do know what I'm doing. But still, mistakes like that they're really foolish from me. I do switch my stance to the shield stance. I do see there is 2 shield enemies near me, and the big guy is a shield enemy. So just knowing that, I can easily change my loadout and make it me able to easily deal with them if I do get spotted. Because if I do get spotted, that's the hostage will get killed. And you see that I do go under, but I don't go into the trapdoor. I go out from the other side, which I shouldn't have done. As you see there is a guy. I do get spotted. I could have easily gone inside. And as you see, there is a guy. I immediately go and try and take him out. Smoke bomb quickly, just so he doesn't get the assassinate off, and quickly assassinate him, and quickly quick strike the general, making him really weak. And then I quickly go on the offensive, making sure these guys have not got a chance to attack. And I'm going to charge up an attack here. Quickly spam it so he doesn't get a chance. But I do see that he's going to go for a kill. So I do smoke bomb again, which is really good. Quickly take him out, making it me able to easily assassinate another one too in the smoke cloud and finish up the last one. Quickly able to rescue the hostage. That could have gone differently, 100%, because I could have easily, you know, just he could have. If I didn't have any smoke bombs there, he would have died. So yeah, and I could have easily stayed in stealth. But as you see in the top left, I have an objective. Take the first guy out with poison dart, so that I don't get spotted, because if I get closer, I do get spotted. I see inside there is only 2 other enemies close by, so I'm going to wait for them to move away from each other, as you see that they're doing here. One of them is protected by the door, which is actually really good for me. I'm going to take this guy out stealthily, just so I can easily get some hostage without getting spotted.
Wedge is good.
And I quickly assassinate him through the door and secure the hostage before I do take out all the enemies. There's 2 more enemies around.
Great work,
and I don't think I can't actually do it, but I know they're not close to them, so I know they are not going to be able to assassinate them in time. I go outside. T1 is looking the other way, and one's looking at me, so I quickly utilise my poison darts. Quickly take him out before he alerts anyone out there. Quickly assassinate this guy in, and then I'm able to, of course, release the hostage without getting spotted or them being in trouble. But one way to get better at this game, in my opinion, is of course doing camps, like you can spot them using smoke. You can go to them, get resources to upgrade your sword and your armor, and you can do them. You can also utilise your stealth, because I know stealth does build up in this game, but the more you use it, the more better you can get at it. Like a thing you can train with to use it, but camps are really good because you can always stealth every single camp in the game. And you can also go back, you can also find patrols on the road. You can use your combat abilities. You can also try and stealth them, which is really hard. But I would try and utilise your combat abilities on the people on the road, because there's no benefit in like killing them or not. It's just a practice and really easy to kill. So I would try and practice them, like stances, like testing out your abilities and stuff, just to get the hang of combat. As you see, I am trying to look for the last hostage. I don't know where they are, but I know they're in the near building. I do see him over here, thankfully, and I'm thinking, because they all are spread around and I am on the high ground, I don't want to like alert them. But I do use a firecracker to try and lure them in. My idea is to jump on their heads and try and assassinate. I do get spotted by a bird, and I could have easily gone down and hit him with Russell, but I think no, I'll keep going up. And I do foolishly, I do not recommend this, do jump off. So I actually didn't think I would actually get the assassinate on them. I thought I was going to miss it. I use ghost stance here. One of them does die to fall damage, and I easily kill another. Because both stance can give you a one-shot kill, you can kill him with 1 shot. So I get all 3 kills off, and I'm able to rescue the hostage without actually putting him in any danger. Because, as you see, I do that.
Thank you. I want to see you in a flash.
Yeah. So if you do want to get better, go to camps. But you can also always get better than me. But thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and see you next time.